Hi guys, welcome to Pit Lanes. I've got a video about F1 Manager 22 here because there was an unexpected update to it today. I was on Steam, I was about to launch another game, and along the sidebar there, I noticed update queued for F1 Manager 22, and I wasn't expecting this at all. I thought the game was done, basically. I thought that was the last we're going to hear about F1 Manager until the launch of F1 Manager 23, and I don't think I'm alone in that, but I thought I would just quickly go through the patch notes that we do have. It's only a small one, and then share my thoughts on it with you guys. But here we are. The first one is for race simulation and improvements to overtaking cars on inappropriate tyres for the current track conditions. Now, that's a very welcome one. It's when cars are on dry tyres and you're on wet tyres and it's raining and you get stuck behind them, or vice versa. And hopefully it'll improve the passing in those situations. So that's super welcome. Improvements to weather temperature prediction towards the end of practice and qualifying sessions. I mean, that's a good thing. I don't recall it being a particular issue for me, honestly. And fixed an error with qualifying positions when within 1,000th of a second. And in UI, fixed soft lock when navigating off the bottom of the standings panel during a practice session, and fixed UI highlight disappearing when navigating the settings menu. And one for localization, fixed incorrect Italian string when scouting for reserve drivers. And that's it for the update 1.13 for F1 Manager 2022. Now, I'm just going to share some thoughts, and I do want to caveat this with I have no basis for this, but I can't help but feel these are some improvements that they found within the development of F1 Manager 23, and they've gone, you know, we could put them in F1 Manager 22 quite easily. Shall we port them across? And I feel like, I don't know if you would call it backporting or something like that. I can't help but feel that's what this is, as some kind of little sort of crumb or token to the 22 game community. I'm not like against it. I mean, it's a good thing that it's an update. It makes F1 Manager 22 even better, you know. But I just look at it and I think, has someone really specifically been working for the last 3 months, because I think it was December when we last got an update, the last 3 months on improvements to overtaking cars on inappropriate tyres for the current conditions? I don't think so. I can't help but feel that's from F1 Manager 23 and they've backported it. Now, look, again, I'm not going to complain. It's a good thing. And hopefully, I mean, if this is a look into what they're doing for F1 Manager 23, then this is encouraging, because it looks like they're looking at the quality of life and a lot of things what people sort of complained about. And I know there are some super vocal people who just expected everything perfect in the first game, and every aspect possible of F1 management would be completely and meticulously, perfectly simulated and presented. But those of us with, you know, sort of normal expectations, it wasn't really like that, you know? It wasn't really like that. And I, for one, enjoyed my experience on the whole with F1 Manager 22. Of course, it was like a flawed game, but it was still great. And I think I clocked up nearly 600 hours in it and had a lot of fun with it. And I realise, again, that some people had different experiences with it, but also it's modern gaming, isn't it? You know, there are going to be issues with it, especially something with this intellectual property. People are going to go through it with a fine-tooth comb to find issues, you know? But, you know, I think F1 Manager 22, for a first F1 Manager game attempt, I think it's really good, but I'm expecting big things from the 23 edition. But what do you think to this update, guys? Are you happy with it? Are you surprised about it? And what do you realistically think? Do you think this is it? I think this is it. I didn't think this was coming. So I think, honestly, if anyone is still asking for more, I'd be really surprised if anything else turns up for F1 Manager 22, because I think we're about to see the announcement of F1 Manager 23. But do let me know what you think in the comments, guys. As always, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you soon.